on KDKA TV.
And a very good morning to you. Thanks for spending part of your Sunday morning with us. Spirit Airlines President and CEO Bob Fornaro brought a new spirit to Pittsburgh this past week when he announced that the company was expanding its seasonal flights between Pittsburgh and Tampa and Pittsburgh and Fort Myers, Florida. Although Spirit's flights between Pittsburgh and Houston ended this week, there is hope that the airline has plans for more service to other locations. Mr. Fornaro shared his thoughts with me about Spirit's presence in the Pittsburgh market. We are with Bob Fornaro, the president and CEO of Spirit Airlines. Thank you, sir, very much for sitting down with us.
Glad to be here. So
you're here in Pittsburgh to make really an announcement with respect to 2 new flights that are going to Florida. Tell me about that.
Well, this Thursday we start a new service from Pittsburgh to both Fort Myers and Tampa. And those will be seasonal services.
And this is in addition to other flights that you have to Florida.
So our core markets, we came into the market again this summer with a couple of seasonal and permanent services, Los Angeles and Las Vegas to the west, Myrtle Beach, Fort Lauderdale and Orlando. So the way we run our operation, we have a series of core markets, and then we have some markets where we may fly only in the summer and some markets where we only fly in the winter.
Well, Bob, we're always happy to hear of new flights out of Pittsburgh to anywhere, particularly warm spots during the winter. Let me ask you about Spirit Airlines in general. You are a low-cost carrier, which means you try to beat the competition with the best price for flights to wherever you go. Is that right?
That's correct.
What makes you a low-cost carrier? How are you able to do that?
Well, so low cost does not have to mean low quality. So let's start with the basics for us. We operate actually the most modern, youngest fleet of any airline in North America. So we have great airplanes. And what we try to do, because again, we're not a legacy airline. We haven't been here for decades. We're trying to balance and create opportunities where we can actually specialize. So we're not in a position perhaps to fly to LaGuardia because we don't have the slots. We're trying to fill a niche generally tied to leisure customers, but also to that small business person. So how do we get there? We actually have a big front seat, which is actually fairly high quality. We have a little more density in terms of our seating. We fly our airplanes 2 to 3 hours a day longer. We only operate one type of airplane. So that means any one of our pilots can transfer from any different airplane, which keeps training costs low. And in terms of overhead and the way we structure things, we don't try to be everything, because when you try to serve every type of market, it's very hard to do, but it tends to drive your cost structure up. So I think we know what business we're in, and we try to serve that niche.
And you use an a la carte pricing system where essentially the customer chooses what they want in the way of service to pay for?
That's correct. So it's different, and it's certainly different than when I started traveling. And so we start with a very low price point, and then we give the customer the opportunity to buy certain amenities. It could be a seat assignment, it could be paying for a check bag. So what we found is that over time, because sometimes most carriers or many carriers will try to compete with us, we generally still offer prices in total at about 35 to 40% less than anybody who matches us. So it may be a different way of doing business, but it's one where the customer does benefit. It's just different.
I think if you go online and you compare your prices to those of other airlines, let's be fair, you are cheaper. You can get very good deals on Spirit Airlines. But the complaint you hear from customers has to do with customer service, particularly reliability. Are you hearing that, and what are you doing about it?
Well, before I became CEO of Spirit, I was on the board of directors, and we as an airline, we got to a certain size in 2015 where we had to report all our operating metrics to the U.S. Department of Transportation. And our first year was poor. We didn't meet the expectations we had told ourselves that we should meet.
You were near last.
Oh, we were near last in many categories. So we've made a commitment to pretty much change everything that we do. And that started in May of 2016. And really since that time, we've dramatically improved in every operating metric. In fact, in October of 2016, we operated 86.5% on time. So this is,
you mean of this year?
Oh, this year of 17. Excuse me. So, in terms of actually, service training, and we've put all our flight attendants through using the Disney Institute, a brand new program that we had never done before, because airplanes are more crowded on all airlines today. Giving our flight attendants the tools are really important. So, we're changing. You can't turn this thing on a switch. It takes a couple of years to do it. But we think in terms of what we want to offer the customer, it's a great price, great reliability, clean airplanes, and friendly service. And if we can do that consistently, we'll have nothing to apologize for.
Pittsburgh has been making a very strong bid for the second Amazon headquarters. And there's been this talk that if Amazon were to pick Pittsburgh, then an airline would jump right in and offer nonstop flights from Pittsburgh to Seattle.
I certainly say we would consider it because we have to analyze it. But I would say that's a pretty good assumption because I think between a carrier like us and there's a couple of other important airlines out there, I think I'd surprise if you only saw one new nonstop.
How would you compare Pittsburgh when it comes to origination and destination cities of our size and level across the country?
I think it's pretty solid to, again, the kind of the key cities that we're in. And like I said, I think Pittsburgh's portfolio of service is actually pretty good. Over time, the city needs, again, those West Coast points, nonstop service to the key hub points around the airport, and then you need good prices. And I think actually what you're starting to see now is the right prices, because typically carriers like a Spirit or other carriers, that's our business, and other airlines have a habit of trying to compete with us and sometimes matching. So you want the dynamics to be service and price.
Bottom line, Spirit Airlines is here to stay in Pittsburgh?
Spirit Airlines is here to stay in Pittsburgh. We're glad to be here.
Now, a special thanks to Bob Fornaro for sitting down with me this week. We appreciated that. When the Sunday Business page continues, the Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority's plans for new laboratory testing partners and a new budget and higher water rates. We'll talk with